happy to be here. It's the first time really that AlunaGeorge has been invited to Italy to share our music. Although, you know, you can get our music online on the internet, it's really this is the next stage, I think, which is very exciting for us. Well, the meaning of this song, I think it's very self-explanatory, but if you want to look deeper into the lyrics, it is really about that it's a description of a woman who not only knows what she wants, but is able to communicate that. And what I wanted to share with the music and the melodies is that the fact of a woman saying what she wants is sexy and attractive, and that's what we need and want. Not so much, there's another type of story where a woman saying what she wants becomes bossy, becomes, you know, being in charge and controlling. But I'm talking about it being a simple pleasure to know what a woman wants because she felt confident enough to tell you. Yeah, well, then with the production, it slowly developed into this dancehall influence. And so when we were looking at collaborations, we felt like there was a connection that maybe can be like enjoyed and highlighted with the right person. And Popcorn he's an individual, he's an interesting individual, he's doing something very different, and so are we. So there was that connection. Also, I'm half Jamaican, and then the dancehall sound of the song, and we felt like those elements were right. And he really liked the songs that he said yes. So it must have been the right time. I think it's very different depending on what the collaboration is. If we're talking that we're writing a song from scratch, it has to be somebody that I connect with. I've met them, we understand each other, we have time to do this. If the song is already written and we're inviting an artist, then we can be a little bit more free, and we can really base it on just like, I like your sound, I like how you sing. I've never met you, like with Popcorn, we've never met him, we like his vibe, and more an appreciation as a music lover then. And so, but I would never really work with somebody who I'd never met if I had to write the song. It's kind of almost finished. Okay. Very, 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 very close to the end. But we haven't done things like master it, listen to all the tracks, decide what the track listing is, and these kind of last minute. Well, really, the purpose of the first album was to show people what kind of artists we were. It was very insular because it was just me and George, and we wanted to share our intention as artists that we're going to continue to develop and experiment and bring new, fresh music for a good period of time. So we always knew that we were going to write new material after the first album. And although the first album was critically acclaimed, we left a lot of space for moving into a new audience. Like, we certainly have not been put in front of the mainstream audience yet. And so it's not that much pressure, because it's not like we got gold platinum CDs for the first album. It was just well received by music lovers. But music is not only for the hardcore bloggers and the people who make it their business to know about the newest, freshest music, because other people who are working full-time and don't have the time to go on the internet and find new music, they should have access to our music as well. And that's what the next album is about, is building the confidence in people that we're here as real artists, and then you can invest in us and you can say, okay, this is an artist that I'm interested in because they're here to really give something to the music industry, not just one album by... Yeah. And that's always the same in the studio, is exactly the same whenever we get in the studio. So I think we're lucky in that sense. we try not to take it for granted.
Okay.
But there's definitely, I think, why we're able to create this balance between so many elements, because we create this space for each other to develop an idea. And also we're able to look into each other's eyes and say, I don't like that, I'm sorry, or I love it.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
or try and push this idea further, I don't understand it. Something like that.
Okay.
Cheers.